All right, this is 20 and 21 from your Chapter 1 test review. 20 says use the angle pair relationships to find the indicated angle measures. My first one, we know that, I see a pair of vertical angles. We have this one is 160, and B is my other vertical angle. So B is also going to be 160. The next thing I notice is that angle A plus angle 60 make a straight line. So that means A plus 160 equals 180 because that's the angle measure of a straight line. We're going to subtract 160 from both sides. And when I do that, I get A equals 20. We're going to go over and look at C. Now C forms a right angle, and I know that because we have two right angles here. So C and 75 equal 90. Angle C plus 75 equals 90. We can subtract 75 from both sides. When we do that, we get C equals 90 minus 75, which is 15. Yep. And that will be our angle measure for C. And my last one, we're looking at angle D. I noticed that one and 75 are vertical angles, or your kissing V's. So these two are going to be the same. So D is also 75. And that's your answer for 20. 21 says use a figure below to answer the questions 19 through 24. Well, I guess technically 26. And I guess technically, 21 through 26. It says name an angle adjacent to angle FAB. Remember, adjacent means next to. So we're looking for an angle that's next to FAB. FAB is right here. My two angles next to it are going to be this one here, EAF, and this one here, angle CAB. Those are your two options. Either one will work. You could also flip around these letters. So you could flip the C and the B. As long as A is the middle and you use C and B, you should be good. We're going to name a pair of supplementary angles. Remember, supplementary means they add to 180. So we want angles that when we put them together, they form a line. The first one I notice is actually one we already named. You've got this one here, FAB. And this one here, angle EAF. Now there's going to be other ones out there. You could do BAD and DAE, those would work. You could do BAC and CAE, those work. You're going to have lots of options for this one. As long as when you put them together they form a straight line, you are good to go. Your next one says name a pair of complementary angles. Complementary angles should add to 90. Remember, if I have this little square in the corner, I know they add to 90. So we have two here. This one's angle CAD and angle BAC. Those are my only pair of angles that add to 90 degrees. My next one says name a pair of vertical angles. Remember, your vertical angles are kissing V's. They should form V's and straight lines. Let's use this angle here. I see angle BAC. And this one here, angle EAF. You do have another pair you could write. You could do this one here, CAE, and angle BAF. Those would work as well. Those are both vertical angles. I'm going to erase. The next one we're looking for is a straight angle. You were just trying to name something that forms a straight line. We have two options for that one. The first option is BAE. Your second option would be this line here, CAF. They would both work. They're both valid choices. And then your last one says name a right angle. We have two options, angle DAE. I know that one's a right angle because on the other side I have one, and together they form a straight line, which leads us to our other option, would be angle DAB. Really wish I could dab for you right now. Just imagine me doing that. Thank you. All right, that gets you through number 26.